Dating a Jamaican man, it ain't for the weak. You gotta have some thick skin and a strong heart.
The idea of Jamaican men is like window shopping. You can't take them home with you.
I'm convinced a Jamaican man would never ask you to be their girlfriend.
Why tourists spill the tea about Jamaican men? Today we are getting into some serious islanding. We've got white tourists, mostly women, opening up about their experiences with Jamaican men while visiting the island. And let me tell you, the stories range from sweet romance to cultural confusion to straight up spicy situation. Some say Jamaican men are the most charming in the world. Others say, girl, I should have listened to the warnings. So today we are reacting to the good, to the bad, and the spicy of island romance in Jamaica. Let's see what they had to say.
Jamaican men are very confident in everything they do, whether they're a mechanic or a banker. When they flirt with you and love bomb you, every job they do, doesn't matter if he's a painter, doesn't matter what he does, they're confident in everything and flamboyant. They're over the top. So if you're a quiet, reserved person and you don't like attention, they're not for you, because you're going to get all the attention in the world, and they're going to get attention everywhere you go because they're outspoken. They speak from the heart, and they always laugh and joke with each other in their patois and tease each other and banter back and forth. So you got to get used to the language and learn the language, because most of the time he's just fooling you and joshing you and joking you around. So if you have thin skin, they're not for you.
First thing almost every tourist mentioned is the confidence. A lot of these women say Jamaican men approach differently from back home. Instead of being shy or awkward, it's more like, hey beautiful, welcome to Jamaica. Straight eye contact, big smile, and somehow they already know your name before you introduce yourself. Many tourists say their energy is magnetic.
I'm convinced a Jamaican man would never ask you to be their girlfriend. Y'all just exchange numbers one day, and then you've been talking on the phone for a little bit, and he's done cooked for you. He done took you to a river party, took you to a street party, took you to a grave digging, took you to the beach, took you to the dead yard, done climbed a tree and got a coconut for you, picked some mangoes for you. Then you sit up here like, so what are we doing? What are we? And he look at you crazy. He's like, you're my woman. We can't done. We can't let Mill gonna breed you. So you're like, no, you haven't even asked me to be your girlfriend. So what do you talk about, your woman? So ladies, if you give a Jamaican man your phone number, he start cooking for you, and he start taking you places, and he start spending money on you, you indeed are his girlfriend. There's no explanation. So don't get the wrong idea, and just know what you're getting yourself into.
Now, if a Jamaican man approach you and you're not interested, you just say you're not interested. But if you're interested and you give this man your phone number, or you go together, you his woman now. If you just give him your phone number, you are now his woman. Especially if you let him come and stay the night. After y'all done had sex the first time, that's your husband. That's your husband. Y'all married, might as well give it up. You don't belong to nobody else but him.
Talk of the culture shock. Some tourists quickly realize the dating culture in Jamaica can be very different from what they are used to. For example, some thought the guy he met was just being friendly. But apparently, in Jamaican culture, if a man is giving you much attention, he's definitely attracted to you. Another another woman was shocked on how bold the flirting was. Compliments like, you look like sunshine today, your smile brighter than the beach. Now, in some countries, people might think that's too forward, but in Jamaica, it is often part of the expressive culture and confidence. Still, not everyone knew how to handle it.
If you find you a nice, good Jamaican man, he's all about family and loyalty and trust. Yeah, man. He gonna love you to the end of the earth. No matter what you look like, if you're thin or fat, tall or short, skinny, thick, curvy, flat, he gonna love you and make you feel like you're the queen and make you feel so beautiful. Oh, they know how to compliment you now. They're gonna love bomb you. They're very family oriented. They love their family.
Recently, I've seen a lot of videos bashing Jamaican men, and I'm tired of it. Every single time you people come on the internet, you talk bad about Jamaican men as if Jamaican men are not good people. But I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. The men that you're used to, you are better than them. And then you come to a small island, a third world country, you meet a little man that probably did not go to high school, probably did not go to college or university, right? But this man can clean better than you, can cook better than you, have more common sense than you, have more street smart than you, and you cannot deal with it. You cannot deal with it because you're not used to that type of men. The men where you are from are beneath you. But the man that you came and find in Jamaica who you thought was beneath you, you realize that this man is somewhat of an emperor. Even if he does not have the money to back it. He acts like it, he walks like it, he talks like it, and you just cannot deal with it. And that is the problem with some of you women. And I'm going to tell you, Jamaican men, if you're a Jamaican man and you're married to a foreigner, know your worth. You need to understand that you're a king. You need to let them understand that, listen to me, if you give me a coconut fresh from the tree, I can turn this coconut into a brush and clean the house. I can turn the same coconut into a cup or a plate and eat out of...
Jamaican men have one of the best romance stories. Some tourists say that their vacation turned into a full movie moment. Beach walks, late night dancing, learning a few words of Jamaica patois. Some even just extend their trip to spend more time with these Jamaican men. But of course, vacation romance can be complicated because eventually the trip ends. And that's where some people start asking questions like, was this real or just vacation vibe? Others say that the connection actually lasted, and a few admitted things got messy.
The idea of Jamaican men is like window shopping. You can't take them home with you. They nice to look at. They are shiny. You want to touch them. You want to grab them. They're tantalizing. They smell good. They funny. They could cook. But you leave them at the store. You leave them there. Because once you buy them and bring them home with you, pain, agony, stress, depression, excitement. Yo, don't... When you see a Jamaican man, just think about it. Window shopping. Leave his ass right there. Can't trust them. They can't trust them. And they lie a lot. And the minute you start talking about it, they go, hush, hush. Stop talk. Stop the noise. They want you to be quiet. They will gaslight you. Might even threaten to box you up. Just leave them right where they are. They are nice to look at. Don't let Valiant and his singing and all of these nice things distract you from the fact that Jamaican men turn your hair gray. Sometimes they give you bald spots too.
Jamaican men know how to cook, honey. They will go do a full day's work and still come home and cook you a full meal. And then do the dishes and rub your feet. Oh yeah. Especially if you got you a good one. They love to cook. If you're a Jamaican man and you can't cook, you're not Jamaican. Let's get into the real deeds. Jamaican men are handsome as fuck. And they know it. Especially when they put on them skinny jeans, or if they have on all white or all black with them Air Force Ones. Baby, what? Gorgeous. Beautiful brown skin. Oh yeah.
The spicy tea now. This is where the internet really starts spilling the tea. Some tourists joked about Jamaican men having PhD level of charm. And some women said she thought that she was the only one Jamaican man was talking to. But until she realized half the beach knew the guy. Another said the experience taught her to enjoy the moment but stay realistic. Because vacation environments can make everything feel extreme, intense and romantic. But even the women heard wild stories still said something interesting. Most of them say they don't regret the experience. They just learn a few lessons along the way.
Jamaican men don't cheat. If they got the right one, they don't cheat. But if they're one, we call one of them hustlers, or them passport boys, or the beach boys. Yeah, when you leave the country, you come here on vacation and you meet one, you have a wonderful time. Enjoy the time. True enough. Enjoy your vacation, sis. But just know when you leave, another one coming in your place. A new woman every week. Now that's just for them hustlers and passport boys and beach boys. If you meet them at a hotel or a beach or in a tourist area, 9 out of 10 times, they're a beach boy or a passport boy. Not all of them. Not all of them are like that. But you'll know when you see them. You'll know who's who. And just enjoy it for what it is and keep moving. Like
For many tourists, meeting Jamaican men becomes one of the most memorable part of their trips. Sometimes it's sweet, it's chaotic, and sometimes it's a story they'll be telling their friends forever. But one thing is clear, Jamaica isn't just famous for the beaches and music. It is also famous for unforgettable personalities and island energy. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think vacation romance is real or just part of the travel experience? Drop your thoughts in the comment, and if you enjoyed this reaction, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.